Hey, hi, Morgan. We are with
Hey.
Morgan Kennedy-Lampier today, and she is one of our former students. We're pretty excited to have Morgan with us. So, Morgan, start with just telling us about your current job. What is it about? What do you do? And, you know, how might that apply to other students in the future?
Sure. Thanks for having me. I appreciate being here. So I work for Orlando Health, where I am the Learning Systems Administration lead. That's a mouthful. So let me break it down a little bit. I help support the organization's learning management system, which is also, if you're thinking, what the heck is a learning management system? It equates to Canva, our Canvas in your world. And so it helps administer all of the education online to our 40,000 plus team members across Orlando Health. In addition to that, I also do some project management work for enterprise-wide projects. My division I fall under is human resources.
Hmm.
I kind of landed in human resources by accident, but I'm really glad I did. It was a new place for me. I have a revenue cycle background uh, for most of my career at Orlando Health. So being in human resources was exciting to learn new things and discover the multifaceted world of human resources. And one of the certifications that I thought was very helpful was the SHRM certification. I got there just typical SHRM-CP certification because it helped me learn all the different spokes to HR. It's not necessarily a healthcare driven certification, but for someone who's just entering HR and maybe you have a lot of healthcare background, but not that HR element, it's a great place to go and learn and get certified so that you could be seen as an expert in your area.
It's great. HR is really a good spot for MHA students to pursue after their graduation. But tell me about your program. Your program is a little different than what some people think about. I mean, how did you find the program and why in the world did you pick this particular program?
So I am local to Orlando, Florida. I live in the area. And so for me, it was important to find a place that was close in case I needed to come to campus for anything. But also, I needed to have a program that supported my lifestyle. I'm a mom, a wife, I work full time, I have that healthcare background already established. So I wanted a program that would help enhance my skill sets and get me to the next level. So that's why I really selected the eMHA program at UCF. One of the great things about that program is it is all online, which was very convenient for me. Having to be in all these places seemingly at one time. I also am very active in ACHE of Central Florida, so that was important to me. I wanted to make sure I could still do those type of activities and still focus on school and have all the time to do all the things. So the flexibility of being able to do it online was something that motivated me to join that program specifically at UCF. And then what I learned as I went through the program is I mentioned ACHE. One of my goals as a healthcare leader and professional was to obtain my FACHE distinction. It's a board certification in healthcare management offered by the American College of Health Executives. And what I discovered going through the eMHA program is it really set me up for success in
Mhm.
terms of being able to study for that Board of Governors exam. The curriculum at UCF's MHA program, our eMHA program, aligns very closely with all the 10 key knowledge areas that you also study for that exam. So I felt it gave me an advantage coming out of the program and going in and really studying for that exam right afterwards. I successfully passed it on my first go, so I attribute my time in the eMHA program at UCF to help bolster my ability to do that.
Yeah, people may not realize, but this is the pinnacle of the professional organization's credential for healthcare executives. And there are not that many people that actually can carry that credential. So congratulations.
Thank you.
We're pretty proud of you. When you were here, though, I think when I first met you, it was through the case teams. You had auditioned for and had landed a spot in a very prestigious case team. And you currently are continuing to help us by coaching students who are going through that case team experience. Tell me about case teams and what that meant.
Yeah, so, it was the end, I think, of 2021, and I got this email inviting me to audition for the UAB case competition team for UCF. And I was something in me said, this is you're coming up on your last semester. You should give this a shot. It's like a once in a lifetime thing. You don't have anything to lose and you have so much to gain from the experience. So that's it inspired me to just do it. And I'm so glad that I did. That experience really is real world. So it's really important for students to understand that the cases that you receive in these case competitions are very relatable to real world situations that you'll be presented with if you go work at a healthcare organization or anywhere in the healthcare space. Really, some things that you have to consider. They set you up for strategic thinking as well as operational thinking, and they combined it. So it's a really great experience. I encourage students to participate in case competitions and get on the teams. And go to the case competition club at UCF. It's a great place. It's a safe space to practice all of your skill sets. Presenting is a super important part of being a healthcare leader. You're going to be up in front of your teams. You're going to be up in front of your divisions and even maybe your entire organizations and the C-suite, giving those important presentations. And this just lays the foundation work of you being able to step into those roles. So I highly recommend it. I am an active case club supporter. I also have judged a couple of times at the Black and Gold competition with UCF. So I appreciate being able to come back and connect with our students and to give them support and encouragement along the way.
And you did that because you were already super comfortable with presenting and being in front of people. And so only people who are super comfortable should do this, right?
No, I would say if you are very uncomfortable with talking in front of groups, even small groups, large groups, it doesn't matter. You should do it. For me, I was not super comfortable in front of people and talking. And so, and I'm sure you can remember, Shannon, so getting out of that headspace and just being in the moment and being able to just articulate the point of what you're talking about in a meaningful way to your target audience. So knowing your audience is important is invaluable. It just is going to make you this much more valuable in your organization and credible as well.
Well, we have a few minutes left. So what tips do you have? What are your one or two things that you would tell students if they were asking you for advice?
Sure. So I've had some students reach out to me in the past about what, career goals, career advice, or just advice in general. I would say for general advice, wherever you're thinking about going, reach out to folks in those roles if you can. Ask to job shadow, ask for 30 minutes and pick their brain about the role. See if it's something you truly want to do. Go on Indeed or LinkedIn and look for those roles and read about them and see how they fit in healthcare. So those are some good roles. If you have specific areas of healthcare in mind, again, I would find somebody in that space and ask them to be your mentor so you can learn a little bit more and then they can give you some guiding advice on next steps of depending where you are in your career.
Well, this has been super. It's always great to catch up with you, although we do get to see you around often. But thank you so much for your time today, and we're pretty proud of you. So
Oh.
with that, I'll just tell you that you have our appreciation for all you've done and all you continue to do for UCF. And thank you again for all you did for this.
Oh, it's my pleasure, and I'm honored to be able to just be here to support.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.